Hello everybody, it's Larry and welcome to today's video, and we're talking about Family Tree Maker 2019, and this I believe is a feature that you're going to want to use, especially if you have Family Tree Maker 2019. It's only in 2019, not in the prior versions 2017 and before. And it's all talking about setting up your antenna tree. So you can manage your Tree Vault account and delete and replace the antenna tree. When you get 2019, you get if you pre-ordered, I don't know if you get it if you just buy it now, but it came with a year of the Tree Vault, and that is where your tree is stored in the cloud, and it's pretty handy the way it does it. But if I make a change, it immediately changes it out to the Tree Vault, and it does that synchronization. You can tell right here on Ancestry, okay, we've got a linked tree, and let's say that I sync now, and we're just going to do a sync to the Ancestry servers. And what that does is all of my tree that I have here, it actually syncs with Ancestry and makes it the same. It says that orange status. It comes, it'll be green, orange, red. I'm going to go ahead and continue the sync. It just says if it's orange, it could take some time. It means a lot of people are using it. So it's connecting to the Ancestry servers, going to synchronize the changes, and there's only a couple of changes. There's one media added and one person was changed. So I'm going to go ahead and say do the sync. So now the change that I've made in Family Tree Maker will automatically be reflected on my Ancestry account. So now it says right here, tree was successfully synced, and you get that message done. See the check mark? That means that it's done. Now we're going to make some changes, and I'm going to change my father. We know we can revert back with the other tools, so it's not a problem. We can make all the mistakes we want. We're just going to call him Larkin Brown. We're not going to have the Daniel in there. We're just going to go Larkin Brown, and see the names change to Larkin Brown. We're going to come over here. See that? See it's got the arrow up there? Let's go to the plan page and see if we can catch it in action. See this up arrow? There he goes. Now it's got the check mark. It actually did it automatically when I made the change. It updated my tree in the cloud, okay? My antenna tree in the cloud was changed. Ancestry, I still have to take a point and click on it and update it here. It doesn't sync dynamically with that. So now I'm going to roll back this change, okay? I'm not going to do a backup here. Roll back the change. We're going to give him back Larkin Daniel Brown. All right, now look right here. See right here, see this up arrow? And we're going to watch it for a second. It does it pretty quick, and it reverts it back. There's the progress, and now my tree now is back to Larkin Daniel Brown. It's that quick. And so any of the changes you make here are stored in the cloud immediately. That's very handy. I mean, that's really handy. If you were doing a whole bunch of work, and let's say that something happened, it's kind of like if you work in a Word document or Excel document and it auto saves every so often so that all the work you have. I mean, I got to be honest with you. I've had times in the earlier versions of Family Tree Maker where it didn't autosave, and I put in hours and hours only to have the breaker flip because of a lightning storm or something else happen, vacuum cleaner tripped or breaker or whatever, and lose a ton of information and hard work to the point where I didn't want to do research for a while. Well, with that cloud feature, with the antenna tree, you don't have that anymore. It's just like having a Word document that auto saves. And then with the rollback feature, I can make a mistake and roll it back. And you saw me, I changed and removed his middle name and then gave it back to him. So I think this feature is very, very handy. I like it. I like it a lot. And right here you can manage, the sync with Ancestry. I can do a sync now. Tells me when it was last synced. Here it tells. And then I can invite people to share my Ancestry tree right straight from here. So it has a lot of nice features, but I think that this Tree Vault cloud service, that is really, really handy. You'll know in 2019 you have that little icon that's been added. It's not available in 2017 or the other versions. Maybe they'll deprecate it into those. But literally anything I do. So right here, Larkin Daniel Brown, we did the rollback, and Larkin Daniel's middle name is back. It's that easy. I mean, we actually changed it back, and got both of them updated into the cloud that quickly. So from that perspective, that's one great way to keep the data safe. I mean, there's lots of versions. I mean, I save it also onto an external drive here and have it into a cloud on Google. but who knows? Maybe I'll keep the cloud services because that integration is pretty handy. Well, there you have it. Hope you enjoyed today's video. If you did, give it a thumbs up. If you like Family Tree Maker, or use it, know some people that do, you might share it with them. And appreciate you all listening. Can't believe it, 4,600. We're almost to the 5,000. Also, I'm going to have a special request if you're still listening at this point. Go down in the comments below. I'll put a question and say, hey, what would you like to see? And tell me what you would like to see videos about. I know in the Facebook group I asked this question and they've given me some great feedback on some things they'd like to see. And I want to know what you want to see, and we'll kind of focus it on there. This week, Family Tree Maker 2019 came out, and I thought, it'd be nice to just kind of talk about, some of the features. And some of them, are better than others, but just do that in a video and, maybe make it into a little mini series just for fun, rather than trying to make an hour-long video on Family Tree Maker. But what do you want to see? Would you like to see more stuff on Ancestry, on GEDmatch, 23andMe, MyHeritage? Would you like to know more about, how to research a family tree? Or we talked about the clues and the numbers, how to kind of deduce which family member, it is, and how to go through censuses. And, sometimes when you can't find it the easy way, how to do it maybe the old-fashioned way, where you roll up your sleeves and look at the microfiche page by page, that kind of thing. So what would you like to see? So leave that down in the comments below. And if we pick yours and do a video on it, I'll try and give you credit by mentioning you in the video. Thank you very much for listening, and I'll talk to you tomorrow.